Hi Cancers, Scorpios and Pisces, and this is your weekly tarot reading. Since I started this group late, I did add Monday, so it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Um and here you have overall week romance message for the week. Um so for this is Wednesday. You have here the Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. With the Knight of Swords, I'm seeing here, like, mainly be careful with your words. I did a reading for someone with this recently, and there was a moment where they really had to be careful. Like, this came up for them. Usually, be someone who you need to beware of, but it turned out to be the actual person who I did the reading for. So this could also be your energy. So I'd say if someone were to hurt your feelings, if someone were to hurt you in some way, or do something that offends you, or do something that challenges your beliefs, not to engage in negative what do you call it? Back and forth, in a negative back and forth, in a negative exchange with them, to ignore the situation. So if someone says something or does something which hurts your feelings or challenges your beliefs, not to engage in conflict, not to start conflict, or not to argue with that person, not to insult them or tell them off or anything like that. It could be a family member, it could be someone close to you. I'm seeing that as being very likely. This could also be the case of someone else, who you may have said something you didn't mean, or you may have said something that offended them, and them challenging you because of it, them insulting you because of it, or kind of like someone looking for a fight. Not in the sense of they actually want to fight someone, but they weren't able to control their emotions. So I say the message of this one is for Wednesday. And maybe try to hold back on your on your negative emotions, to hold it in, hold back, so not to engage in any conflict with anyone. So yeah, this card saying beware of conflict. For Wednesday, and with the Six of Pentacles here, it could be that you may be in need of something. You may have ask for someone for something, and then with this card, I'm seeing the case of them actually giving it to you, but it could be a situation where you're needing to ask someone for something you really need. Either you desperately need it, or you've always wanted this thing. And it could be someone who maybe you will be engaging in this sort of conflict with, or you may have this sort of like this sort of situation may pop up, this sort of battle kind of situation may pop up with this person who either gives you money or you ask money from. So either someone asks money from you or you ask money from someone. So maybe that's how these two cards are connected. But individually, what I said about this card, that's the individual message. And individually, this card is just you may be receiving a gift, or you will be in a situation where you need to ask someone for something, either something you desperately need, or something you've always wanted. Or again, you may just be given a gift. Then for Thursday, with the Six of Cups, and you have the Temperance there. So with the Six of Cups, I'm seeing here like the past. So again, you may be thinking a lot about the past, or I'm seeing it more as like things from the past, objects from the past, the memories from the past keep popping up into your life. So things from the past popping up into your present. Could be toys you used to play with, if maybe you still live in your childhood home. Could be friends you used to hang out with. Could be maybe your baby clothes. Maybe you thought through them and you have to throw them out. It could be little things like that. Could be something bigger as well. Like, for example, returning to your childhood home. You could also be spending time with children. Or just be in a more childish mood, like in a more like sort of like innocent mood, just where you just want peace. Like with this card as well, just want peace, quiet, nothing too much. Just a day of enjoying the sun, enjoying where you are, enjoying what you have, generally a day of enjoying. Nothing like roller coaster kind of stuff or funfair kind of stuff. More like a bit more like the merry-go-round than the roller coaster. That sort of day. And then yeah, with the still waters, I am seeing like calmness. And again, looking back at fond memories. You may also be maybe spending time with your grandparents and maybe hearing stories from them. Um, this well always catches my attention. This like fountain kind of thing, kind of well. Um, so this thing again, knowledge. You may be learning something about the past. So the temperance. I'm seeing here like moderation. So maybe be careful, like not doing things excessively. Maybe not overeating or overly exercising. Because so not eating, overeating, not over exercising, not overworking. Those sort of things. Just moderation. Finding balance. Not overthinking. Emotional balance as well. Being in touch with your feminine and masculine sides, but also being in touch with your emotions, grounding yourself, while also like being in touch with your higher self, with the halo around the angel's head. So I'm getting a sense of meditation with this card. Maybe the need to meditate, or you will just be engaging in some meditation. But I am seeing him just don't overindulge and be patient. So don't overindulge, be patient, maybe some meditation, finding inner peace and connecting with your higher self. Is a good day to do for that. And again, finding your inner beauty with the flowers over here. And like seeing the bright side of life with the sun and the rainbow. And like finding opportunities in the small things. So like not missing opportunities, finding opportunities where you can. Or just thinking outside the box. That's what I got with this card. I'll say that's for Thursday. Then for Friday, the Chariot came up, but I wanted to get two clarifiers. So there was the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. And so I am seeing this as like, since like with the Chariot, I see this card as usually two paths to take with the two horses going in two different directions. But it could also be a sense of simple, like just fast movement, fast-paced movement, things moving quickly. So it could be quite a fast-paced day, or something happens really quickly. It could be like someone offers you an opportunity all of a sudden. Like when things happen quick, they happen like you can bump into things on all of suddenly when you're going through life quickly. Again, just movement. Things are starting to move. Maybe if things were going slowly before, now they're starting to move. There may be some options or choices to make on that day, in terms of like the direction of something, which way something goes, and I'm seeing it as more of a permanent choice, a permanent decision. I'm saying like you may not be in as much control, because it's like he's lost control of the horses, so you may not be in as much, you may not have as much control. It could be like just life goes in a certain way and you can't control which way it goes, kind of thing. Or life makes an unexpected change in direction and you have to decide which one to follow. I am seeing a heavy influence of the divine because of like the space here and the stars. I'm seeing opportunities with the clouds, opportunities, thought, new ideas, new ways of thinking. Since he is riding on clouds, I am seeing it as again opportunities, and also what was I gonna say? I think it was options or something. I forgot what I was gonna say, but the clouds make me think of like it could also be like something fragile, because clouds are like fragile since they are quite fragile. It could be like take advantage of what you have. That's what I'm saying. Take advantage of where you are, but also having an open mind, because the person is in space. Having an open mind, not having a clouded mind. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, I am seeing this being work related, and something that could bring emotional fulfillment and blessings. So again, you could be starting some sort of new work, maybe a new business, or maybe just working with someone new. It could be working with someone new and you have two different like opinions on how to do things. That could also be the case. With the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, I'm seeing like your wishes being fulfilled, like your answers being granted, kind of thing, or your wishes being granted. I'm also seeing like being happy with the work you've done. So whatever work you've done, being happy with it. So whatever this is, I'm seeing whatever choice you make, whatever action you take, whatever you start, you will be quite satisfied with it. And you may also be quite confident in yourself. So you may be feeling quite a lot of confidence on Friday in regards to your work. You may also be feeling kind of like maybe playful with the different kinds of fruit here. It makes me think of like, again, someone feeling playful, and because with the different kinds of fruit, it makes me think of someone who is feeling a whole different range of things, kind of like a firework with all the different colors and stuff. It could be just exploring a new idea that could lead to money. So then for Saturday, you have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords, I'm seeing here stability. Again, because his feet are on the ground, I am seeing being grounded. So remaining grounded. But also because his feet are on the ground and his sword is up high, being grounded, but also having control of your mentality, having control of your speech, of your words, like being able to think clearly with the sword high up, think clearly, and being able to think independently, while also being grounded, so not to overthink and so not to be in your head all the time. And the sword is standing up straight, kind of like the trees. So again, I'm seeing a balance between like the earth and the air. So a balance between your creativity, between your intelligence and the material. So there's a lash in my eye. And the material, I am seeing with the sun shining a sense of clarity. So again, you may be getting a new idea with the sun shining on like the top of the sword. Again, maybe getting a new idea, and I'm seeing this as like it may be lifting up the ground like even more. You may be taking action on it as well. I am seeing quite a lot of confidence to do with the idea. So it could be an idea where you're quite confident in it. You may also be exploring new lands, and I say that because of the background. So it makes me think of like going somewhere, like exploring a new idea again, or taking a different perspective to another idea or to something else. You could be communicating with someone maybe distant, who you're in quite distant from. Because of the bird here, like it makes me think of the is it courier pigeons? Like the pigeons that would deliver messages, or homing pigeons. That's it. I'm seeing a sense of like your communication skills being quite well for some of you, or maybe some sort of negotiation going well, maybe a debate going well as well. So debate, negotiation, business talks going well. Like you could be also quite persuasive on that day. Maybe a bit stubborn as well. You may also have like some strong opinions that you don't want to let go of. Like when he's holding the sword like that, it makes me think of like not wanting to let go of something. So you have thoughts and opinions which you don't want to let go of. And like earth sign as well can be like when you think of earth, like when thinking of earth signs, like sometimes stubbornness comes into like the into it as well. So that could be the case here. Although this is like an air sign card. You could be challenging something, maybe like maybe challenging some sort of opinion or some sort of thought, challenging some sort of like maybe a routine of some sorts. But I am seeing like routine being needed as well, like establishing a routine, planning ahead, So for example, maybe deciding to wake up at a certain time every day. So then I want to get to Sunday. And so then for Sunday, you got the Nine of Wands. And I'm seeing here being defensive. So on Saturday, it may be the case that you're feeling quite strong, you're feeling quite bold, you're feeling maybe, although this isn't the strength card, she's like, this is someone who can take care of themselves, someone who like who knows how to defend themselves, who knows how to defend what they like, defend their passions. So again, if they are challenged, they know how to defend it. They're quick to defend their passions. They're quick to act. So before knowing someone's friend or foe, they're likely quick to act and like ask. Is it ask questions later or something like that? I can't remember that saying from a movie, but so you may be quite quick to act or maybe quick to judge a bit. So like jumping into the water before testing it first to see if it's safe, to see what the temperature is, that kind of thing. But again, you're being able to handle whatever you go through. Like you have the materials, you have the weapon, like you have what you need, the skills needed, the weapons needed. You have what you need to go through the day, or to go through whatever this is regarding. Maybe there could be some sort of victory, or an end to a competition. So again, you may be feeling quite strong. This could also be like being worried or being paranoid. So I need some water, but I don't want to stop recording so I don't have to edit later. Because if I have to edit, then I have to upload on my computer, and then the Wi-Fi goes away, like goes off for the duration of the upload, and that usually takes quite a long time. So I try to like just record all at once on my phone and upload on my phone. So yeah, you could also have like a strong team behind you. So like, and by strong team, it could be like you're just your heart being strong in terms of you're not easily offended by people, or it could just be like the people around you are like helping you out, and oh, they could be like feeling protective over you, or they could just be like there for you, like you know that they're there for you, kind of thing. So yeah, like usually this card would be like worrying too much, worrying about things, maybe being a bit not paranoid, but just not knowing who to trust, that kind of thing. Although that could be the case for some of you. You're being a bit defensive, but defensive in a way of like, you're okay being independent. That could just be the case for some of you. That's for Saturday. Or there could be just be a situation which requires you to maybe step up a bit, like kind of put your foot down, kind of thing. Then you have the shadow side for Monday. I think, yeah, this was for Sunday. So then for Monday, you have the shadow side. So this is again, it could be addictions. There could be something which like you just can't get enough of on Monday, that you may need to be wary of. Or it could just be careful of like your negative, like you're just your negative like side. So for example, if you're someone who gets angry easily, just be careful not to get into that too much. Or if you're someone who maybe like you're someone who are like kind of like it could be just be that you're someone who is easily hurt by other people's words, and maybe just be careful not to like let your heart like to strengthen your heart a bit. There could also be some temptations on Monday, something which tempts you to do something. It doesn't have to be like super like movie level temptation. It could be something more simple, like someone offers you a cake and maybe your teeth has been hurting for a while, you don't want to eat any sweets, and someone offers you a cake, but you're not sure you should reject it or not because you really like cake. That could also be the case. Or could be, for example, someone asks you to go somewhere, but you're busy, but you really want to go out with your friends. And I'm seeing here like, I'm seeing like self-hate, but more blame, like being careful of blaming others or blaming yourself. So like self-blame. You could also be discovering someone else's shadow side, or having to be like in the area of the blast. So for example, be in a place where someone's in a bad mood and you're having to deal with that kind of thing. So having to deal with someone else's shadow side. So if someone's in a bad mood and you're having to deal with that, that could also mix with like the Knight of Swords. Like sometimes these cards go in a different order and I put it in. So for example, rather than this being for Wednesday, these two could actually be all for the same day, or these two could be for Monday, or a double meaning for both days. That could be the case as well. So this would make a lot of sense with this as well. At the top of the deck, you do have the Four of Wands. So celebrations, homecoming, feeling comfortable, spending time with family. I do see as like weddings as well. I see as like usually bigger parties, big social events. Although that's may not be very likely for some people. So it could just be like spending time with family. And for your romance cards, you have the passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy and chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So again, you may just be generally feeling passionate. It doesn't have to be love related. So you may generally just be feeling passionate. Or again, you could just be feeling passion in your relationships, or you will be passionate about someone, maybe a crush, or it could be a celebrity crush as well. Maybe a new celebrity crush starting. You have the Ace of Pentacles here, so new beginnings. I'm saying whatever you're feeling, just don't whatever passion you're feeling, to express it the way you want to. So for example, you can draw if you want to. That helps you express your emotions. You can maybe play like the violin or the piano or sing. If you like, maybe building blocks. I don't know. Like for some, that may calm some people down. Like for me, I just like listening to music. That could also be it. Just listening to music. Just enjoy your positive emotions. Because I think like doing that also does like it heals the heart in a way. So then release your ex. So whatever, it doesn't have to just be your ex. Like whatever you're holding in your heart, whether it's your ex or just the past energy. It could be maybe you still hold hate for them, or you still hold love for them. It could be you still have things that they gave you. It could also be that you can't forget the things they've said to you. Maybe that has really impacted you, your love life, or what you think about yourself. It could also be that maybe again, it could be you still have hopes for the relationship with your ex. Maybe releasing your ex doesn't have, like, if you still do have hopes for your relationship with your ex, releasing your ex doesn't have to mean letting them go, but letting go of your addiction to them. And you do have the shadow side, so letting go of your addiction to them, letting go of your reliance on them for happiness and joy. Reliance on them. Like basically finding inner peace and like letting life play out. So again, some kind of like reminds me a bit of this card, just letting life play out because of like divine intervention with the space. And then you have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So you could be feeling, so if you're in a relationship, the release of ex thing, maybe an ex messaging you, or maybe there's an issue, like the energy of your ex is impacting your relationship, or it could just be like an ex crush as well. Or maybe just the past, maybe the things your partner did to you in the past, holding it in, and you need to let it go. Explore your passions with your partner, and chemistry. Explore your chemistry with your partner. Just enjoying time together. There will be a strong chemistry in your relationships. I'm seeing here, or you will meet someone who you have a strong chemistry with. So yeah, those are your cards. That's your reading. Thank you for watching. If you do interpret these cards in another way, please comment it down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else in the cards. Yeah.